The Wild Bunch is a 1969 American Western film directed by Sam Peckinpah and starring William Holden, Ernest Borgnine, Robert Ryan, and Warren Oates. It follows a group of aging outlaws on the Texas-Mexico border in the early 1900s, who are looking for one last big score before retiring. Storyline: the film begins with a group of aging outlaws, led by Pike Bishop, played by William Holden, robbing a railroad office in Texas. During the robbery, they are ambushed by a group of bounty hunters and engage in a violent shootout. Despite managing to escape, the group is shaken by the close call and decides to take on one final heist before retiring. The group travels to Mexico where they plan to rob the army of rifles for a corrupt Mexican general named Mapache, played by Emilio Fernandez. Along the way, they encounter Pike's former partner, Deke Thornton, played by Robert Ryan, who is forced to track down and capture the Wild Bunch. The group with Mapache gets into a difficult situation when one of the men named Angel, played by Jamie Sanchez, shoots his ex-fiancée in the vicinity of Mapache out of jealousy. The situation eases, but it remains a strain between Mapache and the group. The robbery goes according to plan, but they are chased by a special team and Thornton and a group of bounty hunters. The Wild Bunch is able to escape their chasers. The group agrees on the delivery of the rifles with Mapache. The intention is to deliver part by part against partial payments. Everything is going well until it turns out that Angel has secretly given his own people rifles from a stolen batch. When Mapache finds out that Angel has stolen some of his rifles, Mapache captures Angel. The Wild Bunch does not require Angel Mapache to return to the team. Angel stays with Mapache to be tortured. The Wild Bunch, who got rich from the robbery, don't know how to enjoy their money. They want to get Angel back. In the final act of the film, Pike, Dutch and the Gorch brothers, played by Warren Oates and Ben Johnson, heavily armed, slowly walk towards Mapache's fort, where Angel is being held captive by Mapache. Mapache kills Angel in front of the Wild Bunch and a firefight ensues. The Wild Bunch engages in massive, bloody battles against Mapache's army. The brutal battle requires a lot of men's lives. The battle ends when all 4 men in the Wild Bunch are dead. Mapache and a large part of his army also died in the battle. The Wild Bunch was directed by Sam Peckinpah and produced by Phil Feldman. The screenplay was written by Peckinpah and Wallen Green. The film was shot on location in Mexico. The film was known for its graphic violence, which was controversial at the time of its release. The movie features slow-motion sequences during the violent scenes, which was a groundbreaking technique at the time. The film was edited by Lou Lombardo and the music was composed by Jerry Fielding. The movie had a budget of $6 million and grossed over $10 million at the box office. The film's production design was done by Lucien Ballard, who also served as the cinematographer. The film's makeup effects were done by Joe McKinney. The Wild Bunch was released in 1969 and was met with mixed reviews from critics. The Wild Bunch is notable for its graphic violence and realistic portrayal of the harsh realities of the Old West. Despite critics, it has since become a classic of the Western genre and is regarded as one of the best films ever made. It is truly a masterpiece of the Western genre, with its themes of honor, loyalty, and betrayal resonating with audiences for decades. The film's iconic final shootout, set to the strains of La Golondrina, has become one of the most memorable scenes in cinematic history. The Wild Bunch is known for its realistic depiction of violence and its portrayal of complex characters. It has had a significant influence on subsequent Western films and has been cited as an inspiration by filmmakers such as Quentin Tarantino and Martin Scorsese. 10 interesting facts about The Wild Bunch. 1. The Wild Bunch was directed by Sam Peckinpah, who was known for his use of slow motion and graphic violence in his films. 2. The film was released in 1969 and starred William Holden, Ernest Borgnine, Robert Ryan, and Warren Oates. 3. The Wild Bunch was nominated for 2 Academy Awards and won several other awards, including a BAFTA for Best Cinematography. Fourth, the film was set in the early 1900s and follows a group of outlaws who plan one last big heist before retiring. 5. The Wild Bunch was controversial at the time of its release due to its graphic violence and depiction of anti-heroes. 6. The film was shot in Mexico and was praised for its stunning cinematography, which captured the rugged beauty of the landscape. 7. The Wild Bunch was inspired by real-life events and characters, including the infamous outlaw Butch Cassidy. 8. The film's climactic battle scene, which features the Wild Bunch facing off against the Mexican army, is considered one of the greatest action sequences in cinema history. 9. The Wild Bunch has been cited as a major influence on the Western genre and has inspired numerous other films and TV shows. 10. The film's iconic final shot, in which the members of the Wild Bunch ride out to face certain death, has become a cultural touchstone and has been referenced in numerous other works of art.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos and don't forget to press like button and share.